What's going on, guys? Matty here, Twigg, and welcome to another episode of the Youth Squad Challenge. As you can see, a few players have gone, a few players haven't. Undo actually, he's only got 4 months on his contract left, but thankfully for us, 4 months time, 4 more episodes, people. Or 3 actually, I don't know. This season we finished. So yeah, this is quite part. If there's any players in specific, I did go through it quite quickly. If there's any players that you want to say, just pause it. As you can see from the last episode, if you missed it, just go on the playlist and there should be they'll leave it a playlist for it so you can watch it. As you can see, our first game is against Brentford, and Sterling scores is our new striker, which I think is a pretty cool thing. I mean, he can play in striker, so that was why I put him there. But in the 17th minute, he does score. And we kind of just hold it, go into the second half, and he just continues to hold it all the way into the 75th minute and continues all the way into the 90th minute. Oh no, Desart scores, wow, in the 87th minute Desart scores for us. It was quite a while since I've recorded this. The reason why I missed 2 uploads previously was because I was actually back in Liverpool, where I study at university, sorting out my accommodation, making sure everything's okay. As you can see, second game is against Sheffield Wednesday, a team that in my opinion we should be beaten by quite a good score. Guezo gets a yellow card, and Mbolo scores, which he's good, but I decided to put Sterling up front because he's a bit more pacey than Mbolo, and I think he's got quite a bit better shooting. Jose Sandra Semedo, I believe his name is. Jose Semedo makes it 1-1, and that was a bit of a disappointing game because I really thought we should have been winning that game. Sorry, man, I'm really screwing my words up today. So Derby has lost the last 2 games and drawn 1 in the last 3 games. Lost 2, drew 1. Sorry, I'm getting really confused. But Grimaldo does obviously get a yellow card because it's just something that has to happen at least one episode. And yeah, all the way at the 45th minute, nothing has happened thus far. But then Darren Bend gets bought, and they miss a penalty with Darren Bend. Keo Mbolo gets substituted for Sterling, and Traore scores in the 65th minute. The guy who pretty much saved our asses, or didn't save because we did lose last episode's game. And yeah, he did pretty decently for us. So he's pretty much shown that he can be quite good on this. 2 losses in the draw for Ipswich Town, a team that we should be pretty much annihilating. They're not having the greatest of seasons this season, so you know, this is a team that we really need to be kind of just proving that we are the stronger team in the league. And yeah, so in the 45th minute we're still 0-0, and it goes into the 60th minute, nothing there has happened. But exactly on the 60th minute, Kishner scores. My favourite player on this team puts it into the back of the net, and I cannot be happier. He is just phenomenal. So as you're going to see, the first game of this episode, like the only game of this episode, is against Leeds United, a team that are definitely going to be contenders for promotion this season. And as you see, oh no, it hasn't came up yet, but we do come out with our best squad. We know this is going to be one of the more important games of the season, so we want to kind of just solidify a victory if we can get one anyway, because obviously Leeds United have got a really, really strong back 4. And yeah, so as you can see, they are just behind us, 4 points behind us. We are tied with Norwich City, who is in 2nd place now. If we can get a win this game, we can pretty much hopefully overtake them, and yeah, that would be pretty sick for us. We kind of need to be in 2nd place, so we're not fighting for the playoff positions. We're just going to be, I can't even know what I'm saying. But as you can see, their team, they've got Adrian, Antonelli, Brian, White, Taylor, the other Taylor, and we have Sterling, Anderson, you know, the usual team. But we do actually try to make a chance straight off the first part. But as you see, they are just so good at just getting, like, trying to close us down. And yeah, this is how this game does turn out to be. Tillman gets the ball in the 12th minute. He does a few little I think he's just trying to confuse whoever that guy was. So down to Anderson. Anderson now passes up to Halalivic to Sterling. Sterling now should have probably got there. I mean, he's not the strongest of players, and he is a bit small. That was one of the most strange passes I've ever done. But yeah, Sterling should have probably done something with that. And we do get a free kick in the 32nd minute. Tillman, who's our designated free kick, headers it through, but unfortunately nothing could be done. And Rek kick now, he just smashes one, and I was definitely sure that he was going to do something good with that. But they do manage to catch it there on the from the corner, and yeah, they just kind of boots it downfield, and it goes straight to Antonelli. Antonelli now passes it up to Austin. Austin now is just trying to find a good position. He gets round two my players, because I do the two-man press. He's kind of just dribbling around. He's just dribbling around, and he passes straight down to White. White goes for the shot, and thank goodness for that, Scuffet saves it for us. And yeah, we do get away with it. And this is pretty much the last chance of this half, but we do get away with 0-0. Anyway, we're not going down this game. It's so at half time 0-0. But yeah, we Rek kick now. If he scored that, I would have been so happy for the lad. In the 51st minute, sorry, we do get another chance up to Traore. Traore now does what Traore does best, and that is just trying to get round players. He should have probably took the free kick there, down to Halalivic, up to Kishner. Kishner now tries to find some space, and unfortunately I think it was rebounded and put straight in the arms of Taylor. And that was pretty much like, these games you're probably going to realise now are really getting a little bit shorter, because a lot less is happening. We are playing on world class, and this isn't my designated difficulty. It's not a difficulty I've been ever really any good at. But Kishner now, he just can't score when I'm playing. He just cannot score, and that is slightly depressing for us. But we do make a few chances. Halalivic was injured, so Sterling went as the CAM, and Mbolo came on. Hopefully this can kind of just strengthen the team and make it a little bit better for us. But it is going to be a tough game. Going to be 100% honest. Like, 90 minutes now is the next chance. Pass it straight down, and that was offside. And that is pretty much how the game ended. It finished 0-0, and that was a massive disappointment for me, because I was hoping that we could have won at the second place with a 3-point clearance over the next team in the league. And yeah, that is how that game finished. Norwich won. Even if we won that game, they would have still made in front of us with if we won 10-0, we would been joined. But yeah, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, then I'm really sorry to hear that, and hit the dislike button, and I will talk to you guys in the next episode, whenever that might be. Bye bye.